Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim, Oldrim. So, now we have to investigate the Soul Cone, which we might be here for a while, because the Soul Cone is actually pretty large. Problem is we don't really have a map of this place. I mean, we have Soul Husk. What are people?
Stay away from the Oblivion Gate, I told them.
Let's try to handle this.
Did they listen? Of course not.
Oh, so for fuck's sake.
Let's just find my mother and get out of here. This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
I don't know. Oh, wait, that's one of my cat. Yeah, because I made two of them. So I guess maybe. So if I take this. There we go. Jesus, sometimes you NPCs, I swear. Wait.
The air, the ground. What is it? It's intimate. For us. Why?
Oh. Should've been you for me.
Oh, I see. Come on.
Joanna loves that. Oh, my.
Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched. No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place. Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean. Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Okay. Do you know anything about?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
Any soul gem?
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers. Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
So it's sort of an underworld in a sense.
I don't think anyone's ever met the ideal masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea.
Well, there you go.
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power. Almost like a currency.
So
a very
currency.
strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
And we can always see, you know,
Look
a
around
few
you.
of them.
There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them. Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the soul cairn gives you something much more
What
powerful.
you're saying is I need to pick up some, you know, things here because, you know, my lichitude says I need more things.
Ah, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back.
Okay, well.
This won't be easy. But we can handle it.
What was that? Can I even go back? Maybe. It's all the way up there, though. So, welcome to trying to explore this place, because there's quite a few things we need to do here.
Watch out!
Oh, hi. We have bone. I guess there's So we technically are limited by a play space of this barrier hill. No real things to find in hill. Map marks, I mean. Just sort of we wonder and figure out shit like over there. Potentially over there. Potentially over here. We're also looking for a few people.
Yes, I'm referring to my face and possibly my other womanly assets.
Just wait till I get up that boat, man. Apparently they don't like to harvest themselves. Hi.
Look out! That'll teach you.
Don't. Or they don't just boost.
Da 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 da.
Oh well. Yeah. Looking for specific things, but yeah. That's what we came in at. Hi, so.
Only those who have suffered long can find the light within the shadows.
I see. I'm looking for certain interests. Oh, hi.
I thought death was a release. You must help me find my Arvak.
Arvak?
He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Arvak, you'd say. Who's an Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run.
Arvak.
Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
I would definitely help you find
Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Well, let's go find an Arvak. So, and he's gone. Find Arvak. I'll add that to my list. Let's find Arvak's cell. Well, can we? I don't think it's being tracked. I forgot where to find Arvak's cell, but we're never going to find Arvak's cell. Ah. Right What's in the box? Hey, just what I was looking for. A summon one of these things books. Cool. Add to the list of summons.
I don't think so.
Problem though is, Serana uses frost magic. Remember that? The frost magic is probably the one that does the least amount of things. Also, what the hell are you doing? Don't like it. Oh. I'll cut a linger clip. Rachel found Nasty was particularly feisty one too. Leading by a male chase across over 3 miles of ice dunes. Managed to take a piece out of one of his wings and Birch comes so he couldn't maintain much of a climb. So I had best stamina. And he was trying to make me tired of the chase, so it was too sour hard to pass. And my silt. Take no of those then. We're going to have to let those through and it's going to be a pain in that. Seriously, stop that. Whatever you do. Stop straining my health. Well, let's go away from it.
So I suppose you will want me to make you dinner from now on. What would you prefer? Bread or cheese? Perhaps both if I feel like putting on a feast. Nah, that's too much work for me.
I know, I'm making bread and cheese. Ooh. So the question though is where are Darkness gone? I can't remember if he's past this gate or if he's still on this side. Might be this way to an extent. I don't remember what that extent is. More souls. Ow. Ow. At least for the most part, China's gonna be outside of range. For the most part.
Get back here.
Ah, fuck's sake, I can't loot you. Okay, that makes sense. It's sort of like how we had like our altar back in now. Makes sense to me.
Mercy.
Mercy is
One moment I'm raising a sword against that necromancer. The next moment I found myself here. What happened?
But you are a necromancer. I can see your necromancer robes. Don't lie to me, necromancer. I'm on to you. Oh, obviously you got trapped into a soul gem, and then that soul gem was used.
I yearn to see the great dunes of Hammerfell once again.
Oh, hey, we could go over here, no? You know.
Must stay away from the keepers.
Maybe we could find another thing. No?
Must stay away from the keepers.
Don't drain myself. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if it's on this side of the cave or not, you know? Thought maybe it was, but yeah. I'm thinking here's this altar, right? That's the barrier. Of course, I also have to be on the lookout for, you know, those notes. Which oh god, I wish they would glow better. I don't know if I could probably easily miss them unless there was trackers of them. I think I might have trackers. I hope I have trackers. Otherwise we're gonna be here forever and ever. Okay, I guess we might need to go past the wall. Huh. Yeah, I don't really remember where I need to go. What's this? This is this one. Nothing in here? Nothing in here. Okay, just making sure. So, okay, never mind, that was gone.
Hang on.
We'll pay for that.
Look, alive in service.
I almost feel sorry for you thinking you could actually take it off.
I don't
Cricket chirp with the sound of over 100 wings rising from the forehead with the entire colony of cliff edges and they were out for blood. The blasted thing had led me right to their nest and sacrificed itself with the intent of feeding me to its brood. It's a trap. The damn things had become much too clever. Knowing this was likely the end, I jumped down from the silver strider and hit the back of its leg with a It would help if I read that thing in order. You know, I'd have to have it in order. Overpressure. So now too.
That's all you got!
Okay, please don't shower that. That's fine. So yeah. Okay, that's where we came in at. Is there anything they want me to just follow this?
Why can't I just die?
Not sure where Aardvark. Yeah, not sure where Aardvark. Yeah, I'm not sure where. Thing is, I thought it was that way. If I tried this way though. Scattered to the wind. Pie.
Beware the dragon Dunavir, destroyer of souls and harbinger of the fallen.
Within him, though. And how do I get into it? Huh. How did I miss this one? It's right out here in the open. But I don't know how to get into it. There's clearly must be a way to get into it.
Madness. It was madness to attack that coven of witches. Why didn't they listen to me?
Why didn't they listen to me? Madness. So yeah. There are a few landmarks though, if that's the way out. Because technically when you go this way. But yeah, I don't remember where the horse's thing is at. I don't think we have really a map marker here to follow, so. I mean, yeah. Just Oh god, this whole, we didn't explore this whole area here, we went all the way around it, but not just through it. Ah, weird. Very weird. Means technically we haven't explored this one. But yeah, we have explored this one.
Leave me be.
Where the hell is the horse going? Might not even be out here, it might be past the gate. I'm just looking on this side of the gate, because I thought maybe it would be on this side of the gate. Maybe it's past the wall. Okay, now we're on the other side of the wall.
I miss the warm
Are you out for?
green grass, blue skies. I miss being alive.
Artwork. Hi. Where you going? I need you. Horse. Horse, stop. Horse. You tell me over this way? You tell me this way. Is it in here? Or is it here? Hi. Found you then to distract. Freaking souls. Stop.
Yes, I'm referring to my face and...
Okay, so the horse pointed this way, I'm gonna guess. About to slow me down in anger for my someone sword past. Down there, I should everything. Suddenly I realized I was brought here for a reason. I should have died in those actuaries, but Lord Favorite must have seen something inside me that he had seen in my letter and decided to spare me from my fate. Thus began my essential sainthood. Thus began the rise of Job. Hi.
Well, look what we have here. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
So that's how we got here.
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all.
Horse.
Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. Oh, people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny.
No, seriously, you have anything left?
And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take
I
a look
could pay
around.
you a
Gold doesn't
you
exactly
know.
win you any friends around here. I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe... No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging
Well, I
to
guess
do.
I do have some scavenging to do. Try 5 of them. But they're like literally out. How do I get in here? The horse pointed here and the door's closed. But... I was not a fan of that light strike downhill. Hi, you wouldn't have to have a horse call around here, would you? I don't know why, but I need it, so... Actually, I do know why, but I don't know where the hell it is. Like, it's a bit entirely too large for my liking. Yeah, no. It's a bit entirely too large, so
I heard vampires like to eat steak and garlic. Or was it that garlic and steaks? Well, what does it matter? You should be thankful for whatever I give you.
I mean, came out with a Dragonborn battle axe, though. You have a horse skull. No. I'm not leaving this fight until I find a horse skull. Yes, I want artifact. But the problem is, I don't remember where the horse thing is. And like, this place is entirely too large. It's actually larger than I remember. Well, there's that. That'd be useful. We're also looking for a certain NPC. 2. I'm sure you can get 2. You're not going after.
Only those who have suffered long can find the light.
Reaper's Lair. Huh. Okay. Stop. Not after. Let's go visit this Reaper's Tower Lair or something. Just a bit lost. Just a bit. So, Reaper's Lair, and it's very dark. I don't have a Reaper short repticle though. Don't know why. Do you have horse collar now? No, I don't think you do. It's dark in here. Maybe we'll come back later. Reaper short, eh? What if we go the opposite direction? What if we go that way now? Alright, here's where what's his face was. So yeah, what if we go this way? Not entirely sure I'm even expecting it. Doesn't appear to be anything here. What the hell is the purpose of this?
I don't like to go, but you in every possible way.
Only those who have suffered long.
So you wouldn't have to have, you know, a horse skull around here, would you? Bark. There we have Bone Man. Oh, I know what. I may have to look this up just to save myself some level of sanity, you know? Just some level of sanity. Cause yeah. It's like I don't know where I'm supposed to look. Spices. Yeah. And there's these stupid things. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna look this up. Skyrim. Aardvark. The fuck do I find an Aardvark? Aardvark is a horse that could be summoned from the Silkworm to clean the Silhorn horse crest. But where do I go? Find Aardvark's home. Find Aardvark's home. Okay, the crest can be started. Let's see, map. Oh, Jesus, this map. This map's not that great, by the way. Oh, and the locations are no longer mapped. That's stupid. That's just a Silkhorn map. Okay, so I need access to the in-game map. Okay, so shit. Okay, well this is inaccurate as fuck. No. Why doesn't it show more? That's stupid. Oh, this is not going to help at all. The map's not showing me the entire area. Ugh. Okay, well. So. Firstly, let's figure out where the gate is. Again, the wall, I mean. Ah, jeez. Not the fourth wall. Alright, there's the wall. Good. We have discovered the wall. This was the stupid area. Okay, so yeah, this area here. Basically, we want to go. Let's see. Sophia's Milk is what? Somewhere all the way over here. We want to go basically about here. So yeah. This should be interesting. So there's a big ass temple. We want wanted to go close to it, but this way. Now it's Sophia. You have to do that. Regrets.
It's gonna cost you. Careful! You wouldn't.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, there it is.
Again.
Okay, now then. That's a big ass area up there. We want to go this way. As far as I don't know where I'm going. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, well, now we need to return the skull. Luckily, the spirit's right here. Hi.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I
Yay,
can
we
feel
freed
it!
his soul.
He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you.
You do that.
He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Such a good horse. Okay. Well, that was awkward. So, we have learned how to summon Aardvark. I need to stop calling him Aardvark. But yeah. I mean... convenient horses bound. I'm trying to wait to get in the way of him looking behind me. Mess around and gets a horse too. Sophia has a horse. I thought Serena got a horse like this too. I remember her starting with like a horse like this, and then I was being confused why she had a horse like that. And then we got one like this later on.
How many people does it take to screw a chandelier? I don't
Great
know,
horses
but it could
still
be
okay.
painful.
Your
You know,
horse
because
is
you
now
might
friendly to all
hurt
peasants.
yourself.
So anyway, yeah. Now we can oh god, ride around real fast. Try to attack lane. Oh Jesus. Come horse. Oh god. Horse combat is wonky, by the way.
I submit.
It's so hard to hit that horse. I can't just use my magic horse. I know, right?
No.
I think I got that's better than just trying to stab like that.
Get the best of me.
Ow, stop that. F it. Get me off my horse. Bye, Oddpower. We can always summon him back if we need to. But yeah. Anyway. Fun times. Boop. That would anyway. Ah, shit, where is... Now I just need to figure out where he is. You're not here. You're not who I'm at. You're not who I'm at. Damn it, where is he? Yeah, of course he is. Makes sense. To look around? No. Hey, no page. Flat of my glass blade. There's no need for the innocent thing to die here today. Because of my stupidity, as the ash cloud collapsed from being stirred up by his massive blade, the cliff face of brute approached. I hope once we have, you know, Mistman. Do I have Mistman? I think I have Mistman. I think I just don't have Wraithman yet. Nope, I didn't have it. Never mind. Basically, we're looking for a certain person here with SOCON. Problem though is I don't remember where they are at. Apparently not one of these. Oh, for fuck's sake, why are you guys doing all the way up? You know how hard it is for me to jump all the way up now? Better be something great uphill. Why, there's nothing. Great, super fun. Glad I came all the way uphill. It's definitely close bricks for no reason.
Just die, will you?
The fuck is so hostile? Everything. Oh Jesus. Red dot somewhere, probably halfway up now. Oh Jesus. Well, you're saying it's up there, but I didn't see it up there. Fuck's sakes. You guys have one with that. I'm going to continue my search for whoever I'm looking for, you know? Don't remember that. The place is too large. Probably just look it up so I don't spend the entire video just, you know, one page. High horse. I think that was Sophia's. Okay, good, I'm looking up. If I could get an actual SOCON map of, like, you know, everything hell. That'd be nice. There's only like a field quest hill. There's like only 2 side quests hill, which is finding people. He's like almost sort of where that, well, no. He is actually. He's more, okay, so. Oh jeez, this place, this does not have my map. 3 hours later though, so. Actually he'd be more like over here. And let's see, where's this big ass building at on the map here? don't actually see this big ass building. Wait. Shit, I see it now. Okay, so he is uphill. Okay. Let's go find him, shall we? I thought I had this pages trapped. I thought there was a mod that I had that trapped that. This might be terrible, by the way. Okay, well, let's go find him, shall we? Of course. I mean, he should be here somewhere, right? I'm not seeing it. He's downhill. Maybe this is him.
Between the forces of good and evil.
It is.
No, that's not it.
Oh my god, he has a good old Morrowind voice.
What do you want?
He has the one that sounds like he smoked 20 packs of it a day.
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions? What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
So, it's Jub.
Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
So basically, while the Neverine was, you know, off saving Morrowind, Jube had a different quest. Jube was off murdering.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer.
All the cliff
Until I get my second
like
volume
all
published, no one will ever know my achievements. Good riddance.
If I was talking to you.
You are an
A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer.
No.
Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions.
Maybe I should. That was a good one.
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Prison.
So what? What in the name of the Vic are you talking about? All I remember is that damn Dremora and his minions bursting into my home and sending me to their prison. Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal.
So yeah, I ended up trapped.
Next thing I knew, I arrived here. My what? Wait. That means...
Yes, you're dead, by the way, too.
No. All these wasted months. Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
No, not Jube. Jub.
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here? Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory. When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all.
10 of them.
Find them for me, please. I beg you.
So begins our quest.
Say Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace.
Yes, the Winged Menace.
Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course.
Those
Wretched things.
things.
They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking upon the unwary.
Jib's hero is the true hero.
After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind.
So he hunted down all the Cliff Racers.
It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be
He's a
by
true hero,
wiping out
everyone.
the Cliff Racers.
He's a true hero.
Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one.
Every last one
Took
in the fight.
years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again, they took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed.
So why would Jamor attack you?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel.
That. That was a bit before my time.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII
I
assassinated.
remember. Oblivion.
Without a Septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack. All I heard is that without a Septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the Dragonfires, in a place called the Temple of the One, were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion.
But you were supposed to be Morrowind at the time.
Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Something like that.
I had just moved from my ancestral
Well,
home
that's
in
why he got
Morrowind
captured.
to
He
the
wasn't
continent
always
of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs and to find some peace
Oh
and
god,
quiet.
no wonder.
Indeed.
He was actually
One
freaking
moment I was
Kavach.
writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap. The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kavach. I wonder if they were triumphant without me. That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed. I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand. I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well. Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured. They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks again for searching. I don't
Well, now then, we need to find all those pages. Are
I'd
they
do
trapped?
without my
Oh god, they
pages.
are trapped. Thank God. Oh, thank God they are trapped. I don't know what I would have done if they weren't trapped. Probably lose my sanity. That could be. I'm not really seeing them in close proximity though. But the map says they're all, you know, places, so. Well, let's just follow the arrows and hope we can find these shits. And search right bouncing around a full gallop. Finally, release the string. They were saying through there like a howling demon that slices way towards the target, behind just as the crest of the lip. For yonder, they were struck in the midsection. Their horrible cry, and fell out of sight. My cries of triumph were. I didn't mean to pick it up. I didn't mean to pick it up. Level 100 boom. So over to our new Grand Crusade.
Where's
Let's
my
just find my mother and get out of here.
Don't tell me their anniversary. Well, it was worth a try.
And from that. Now we're just going to wander aimlessly this direction until we find more Oldrim's notes. There's nowhere to go for, you know, the main thing. It's just how much of the side things. Because now we have to horse. Yay, horse. I don't bad past the gate. Or one's right here at the gate, in a way. Harvest of the living thing to my heightened senses. I can't reach talk so.
Beware the dread of here, destroyer of souls and harbinger of the fallen.
Okay, beware the dragon, gotcha. Yes, beware the dragon. You gonna do dragon things. Oh, it's first phrase. I'm a hunter. I'm a redeemer. I am Job. The tale of my rise to glory begins in the ice waste of Morrowind. I rode alone, weapon at my side. The burning wind stinging my face. My quest was arduous, but necessary to ensure the survival of the dungeon where people, pests were creeping across the ashlands. That's our true hero. He went and murdered all the frickin' cliff racers. God, what is up with these frickin' cliff racers? God, what is up with all these frickin' cliff racers? Oh yeah, this one. How do I even get in there? I don't know. You know, I can't be asked to deal with your bullshit again. Taking that. Remember then, 76 cliff racers were slaughtered. I was knee deep in the corpses of my body on the verge of glass if I survived. Out of heavens and all went black. I woke, all I felt was my back. Boy, all I felt was my back on a cold stone floor, and much of my body was on fire, my vision was blurred, so I tried to climb my feet and took several agonizing. Well, just 3 more to go. And there's no opening from this side, so yeah, it has to be something involving those. Probably a mechanic I don't have yet. Screw it, I just wanted the damn notes. That's all I want. Now we gotta continue on our merry quest of collecting more notes. And there's 3 more. Jeez, why are you way back here? Keep up with the group. So yeah, see that over there? That's where we need to go, obviously. So we need to go opposite directions, not towards those. A bunch of soldiers. But they hostile soldiers, some of them are.
This is for you.
Hostile. Wait, how did you mean? I have no idea what's around is during all of this. Hurry up here with this. Stop that.
It looks like we will be together forever until death do us part.
Which means at some point you're going to die. Person perceives that as threat or not. Man, that's why I finally managed to do it. That's my eyes suggested to analyze my new surroundings. I realized I was standing before Lord Bivin himself, simply staring at me, blowing up over sword, staring at me with the piercing eyes. I began to frustrate myself as I was ready. He held up one of his hands as if it wasn't necessary. They're dead. They were pleased with me. Was he? And then he began to sing Jew. Because Lord Bivin was like, yo, let's get rid of all the cliff racers. So it's saying for a minute or more. Glad they're gone. Even though technically it's glad wouldn't be able to just go snap his fingers and they dog but just say.
Want my advice? Never a well-sort of bargain with the ideal master.
I guess we could go back to what's the place to trade, but firstly let's head towards the thing. Towards the thing. Of course I no longer need this thing trapped, so boop. 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 There we go. This looked like war. But doesn't appear to be as because they post or destroy, so I guess I'm not going to do that now. Unfortunate. Okay, so 2 more. Well, one's, but then it's my rule for what's first, so. Joanna. Stay around here somewhere.
Mother? Mother!
Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
We're gonna complete it anyway, though.
You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your
Hi.
mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
I've been trying to keep her safe.
Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything
like
to
that.
prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
Yeah, so we're going. So here's the stupid thing. That's why we're going to take the Elder Scrolls for ourselves, but yet also complete the prophecy. So technically, we're also doing what he wants, but also doing things against him. I know, right? It's a bit stupid. Just a bit.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
Eh?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
Well, Cold Harbor would be more like bomb.
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Oh, first they Cold Harbor.
It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal.
It's more relevant in
His place
Elder Scrolls Online.
It was expected of her, just as it was expected
So why
of me.
wouldn't you go to be chosen?
Being selected as an offering
Sarah
to
Burr.
Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted
But
to
why wouldn't you
protect
prefer
Serana,
your blood?
and why I've
if you're
kept the
also-
other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good
But-
of all vampires.
Okay, let's think about this for a second here. Technically, he would just need your blood too, if you're also a daughter of Cold Harbor. So why is with the music being just so constant combat? But at the same time, wouldn't he not need all of her blood, just enough to taint an arrow? Or the string or something? I'm confused. What?
And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter?
I'm gonna murder him.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected.
Yeah, I'm a
Don't
fool,
you think
yeah.
I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana, a stranger, may call himself a vampire.
But he knows nothing of our struggle.
Why should I
Seriously,
entrust
can
you?
you calm down?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes the moment your father
I don't
discovers your
like,
role
why
in
am I
the
involved
prophecy,
in this family
that
drama?
he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to your team. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him. Before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know.
I didn't see that locking you in the
I
tube
didn't
to
see
keep you
I've
safe.
allowed my
That's
hatred
bad.
of your father to
And how they would
estrange
make
us.
you feel about it.
Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat
Like, I didn't
unclear
understand
to
that locking you in the
me. For
tube.
Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
But yeah, I didn't understand that locking you in a tomb for X amount of years would affect how you feel about things. I thought you'd be okay with it. Right. Anyway.
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was in prison.
Oh, goody.
Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need
We
to
need
do?
to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them,
Alright, strike.
and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the camp.
Well, maybe we should have a talk, him and me.
The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Oh yeah, we've already killed 2 out of 3.
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here. The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins. Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like.
I
"Yeah,
suppose
she's
you
that
could
well."
call this the ultimate waiting game. Each watching the other to see which would give in. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Okay. So where the hell are these
I know
ideas?
very little about them.
Great, so.
They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect
Oh, so
from
it's
its
music
fabric
as
to
well.
its appearance. Thus, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that. I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require conduits through which the Ideal Masters speak to their
So those Christians have trained my hell.
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger.
Gotcha.
It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the ability to summon powerful
Right.
However, the majority of necromancers that
anyway.
are foolish enough to enter Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came
Yeah,
to
everyone would
fruition.
unite against the vampires.
If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal.
Exactly, that's the thing.
The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was
Like,
hunted down
hey,
and eliminated.
we're going to enslave you all, because we, the vampires, have blocked out the sun. But then everyone's like, no, we don't like it. We want the sun back, because you realize the stupidity of his plan, though. So here's the stupid part about his plan. With no sunlight, how are the plants going to grow? If the plants can't grow, well, how are the people going to survive? If there's no sunlight to make the plants grow, then the plants die off, the animals die off, the animals that feed off the other animals die off, and then the people die off, and then you end up in a situation where basically you guys have no blood supply, because everyone's dead. I mean, that's a problem though, if you... Fuck.
And keep
Oh,
my
well.
daughters safe.
But yeah, that's the problem though. If you kill off, you get rid of the sun. everything else. This stupid little plan. I have eternal night without having a bag on. Oh god, it is hell no. I might be over hill. Or this might just be no keeper, who knows. Nope, it's the last one. Strategy was tiring. But I couldn't give up. I had sworn to eliminate the foul beast to the last. I wasn't about to let go. If I was going to just have to think I had to do it fast. Pull my longbow from my back and not my last arrow. I took a deep breath and pulled, trying to keep the cliff razor in my sights. There, alarms are the best gaining distance. Return to you. Good job. Not entirely sure how we pronounce his name. Hi, so.
This accursed place.
Well, there is a wall back there. So, get Wind Dragon. Yeah.
Do the whole of me.
Oh jeez. Since when do those things teleport you?
Okay, so it's normal for
Okay.
couples to fight if
Stuck tracking that stupid thing, isn't it? Well, if that was that, it would be down. Now this was you guys, so yeah, you should be more this way.
Get out, what?
Sorry, I got distracted by the cattle. So, somewhere... way... Question mark, I lost it again. Or was I brought the stupid tracker? Oh, this is a wall, so I can't do this one. Ah, there we go. Hi, buddy.
You did
Here's
it.
all the page.
Finally. I never thought I'd see
Yeah,
this
we
again.
did it. We made you happy.
These pages meant the world to me. Thank you.
Now,
Now, Volume 2 begins. What else?
well, I'll be off then.
Oh, wait a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually.
Nice.
And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form,
I mean, yeah.
I won't need it any longer.
So we lose all those pages, but we gain. Oh, you have to he has a white guar. That's great. How did it end up here? Those are the questions we ask. So we have this book. Well, let's see what his locket does for me. You know. But yeah, St. Jude's Opus. The rise of Home St. Jude, the Eradicator, Hill, Morrowind, and Savior of the Dunmer. By Jude, I am a hunter, I am a redeemer. I am Jude. Till my rise to glory begins in the ash ways of Morrowind. I rode along, alone, weapon at my side, the burning wind stinging my face. My quest was arduous, but necessary to ensure the survival of the Dunmer people. Pestilence was creeping across the ashlands. Minutes were been insatiable, hunger that played innocent travelers simply trying to get home. My self-sworn task to hunt them down one by one and drive them from the skies. The fury known upbound and the war cry resonated across the land. They were the notorious cliff racers, and they had to be destroyed. A particularly hot day during sun's height, I was checking what I called a lingerer, cliff racer with our nest. He was a particularly feisty one too, leading me on a merry chase across almost 3 miles of ice dunes. I managed to take a piece out of one of his wings in an earlier scuffle, so he couldn't maintain much of a climb, but he still had quite a pitch down my left, and he was trying to make me tire of the chase. 2 solid hours passed my suit. Trying to retire, but I couldn't give up. I had sworn to eliminate the foul beast to the last. I was about to let go. If I was going to stop the thing, I had to do it fast. I pulled my longbow from my back and knocked my last arrow. I took a deep breath and pulled, trying to keep the cliff race in my sights. Stayed very long shot with the beast gaining distance and still started bouncing me around at full gallop. Finally, over silent prayer, I released a string. They were sang through there like a howling demon that sliced its way towards the target. Finally, just as it crested the lip of Foyada, they were struck in the midsection of their horrible cry fell aside. My cries of triumph were quickly stifled with the sound of 100 wings. Rising on the Foyada was an entire colony of cliff racers, and they were out for blood. The blasted thing had led me right to their nest and sacrificed itself with the intent of feeding me to its brood. It was a trap. The damn things had become much too clever. Knowing this was likely the end, I jumped down with the silver strider. Its back was laid with a flat to my glass blade. There's no need for the innocent thing to die here today because of my stupidity. That cloud, clear from being stirred up by its massive legs, the cliff racer brood approached, held my sword high and prepared for the worst. I had less than 2 full days. Beaten, clawed, bitten, and bitten, and knocked down more times than I cared to remember. In the end, 76 cliff racers were slaughtered. I was knee-deep in the corpses of my body. On the verge of collapse, I survived. I smiled to the heavens and all went black. When I woke, all I felt was my back on a cold stone floor. Every muscle in my body was on fire, my vision was blurred. Still, I tried to climb to my feet. It took several agonizing minutes, and I finally managed to do it. My search into the dim light, my new surroundings earlier as I was standing before Lord Vilk himself. He was simply staring at me, floating above a stone, staring at me with his piercing eyes. I had to prostrate myself as arms, but he held up his hands as if to say it wasn't necessary. Was I dead? Was Lord Vilk pleased for me? Was he about to strike me down in anger for what I so much sort of past? Still, I understood everything. Still, I realized I was brought here for a reason. I should have died in those hatchways, for Lord Vilk must have seen something inside me. They hadn't seen him, and Linda decided to spare me for my fate. Thus began my ascent to sainthood. And no idea what Lord Vilk even said. Just, by the way, you're safe now. So, necklaces, everyone. You know how much I love necklaces. Oh god, where was it? I thought it was St. Jude's thing. Maybe it was just Jude. Or Job, I should say. That would lock it. Well, that's hard for me to remember. Carrying capacity increase, increases your stamina. Yeah, sure. Add to the list. Add it to the list. Because how are all my stamina stats now? All over the place, but sure. So, let's see, now we need to head back. Smell blood in there, excites me. Need to stop I'm talking like St. Hubert's gonna really do damage to my throat. So here's the thing, we didn't see that track. Thinking we sort of did things battle for, you know. What was the whole... I'm very good track. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm getting just retarded, all you fucking... because you just start fighting, and when you run like a damn landscape, and I have to follow you, chase you down.
It would be the kindest thing to do.
Assholes everywhere on this fucking
Through the hole of nerves. Just die, will you?
Now then, I'm heading back over hill. Please stop interrupting me. Yeah, no dragon, eh? Okay, well, hey, if he does want to show up, fine.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very
I don't know what the
impressive.
dragon is.
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere.
No.
With the prison's barrier down, he's almost
maybe we
certain
haven't
to
encountered the
investigate.
dragon. Well, looks like you've been busy. Oh yeah, I forgot to go back to what's the space with so husky. Oh well. I think he just becomes a merchant, you know. I'm supposed to follow you, so there you go. Thrown to the boneyard. Skyrim was home to the well, that was quick. Surprisingly quick for a loading screen. Oh god, grass is flowing. Oh god,
Wait.
the grass.
I hear something.
The first thing is that I don't need you with this. Hi, dragon. You wanna land? I just jumped out of the bed. I think he's down there.
The hundreds of others like you.
Okay, where are you? Watch out the fucking grass. Okay, please don't talk about that issue of shots. The grass is just there. Okay, wait, what? But so. Huh. I need to go talk to you. Only problem though is you're basically fire.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Cause you know all these damn ass. Where the hell do you think you're going? Stop that. No, stop that. Anyway.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of
I
that
murdered
dragon.
a lot of dragons.
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears
Well-
they were mistaken. Unless
Go on.
the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's
Well, I'm a
physical
dragonborn,
form
so
while he reconstitutes himself.
apparently we can't just state that we're dragonborn. You know, we do stuff.
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be on your way.
So, you know, you think we would bring up the whole fact. Oh. This is just end here. Very just end here. I mean...
What did you want?
Guess I'm taking that one.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs.
Yeah,
remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Da. Any thoughts? Serana? Serana thoughts.
I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish you could come with us.
Maybe once we're done. Speaking of that, though. So what's this way? Nothing. Nothing. Just those things. Okay, well I guess we're leaving the boneyard. So by the way, one of my favorite parts now. One of my favorite parts. The orange makes the soul current worth doing. Well, besides getting, you know, horse that you can just summon. It's hi, buddy.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
I'm not Quinari. Anyway, thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
So why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors.
I'm just surprised you tapped.
And I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
I found you equally worthy.
Your words do me
Though
great
I think I probably killed
honor.
harder dragons than you, but...
My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
No, I don't mean that kind of adult.
I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze-Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
I mean, just call your name, that's it.
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is
Oh,
right.
there you go. By the way, how did you end up here in the first place?
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home. But those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles. I was, but unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call
Necromancy,
the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
Well, technically Alduin's doing that too, because he's raising dragons from the dead, so...
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead.
But you'd be trapped too.
In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica. I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul. Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there.
It's a nice try, but you
through
I
your
mean, sure, I can
call.
call you down once in a while.
In my language, the Quanarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
I mean, I sort of am. I'm a Dragonborn.
You
I
are
mean-
the Dova King, the Dragonborn. You may not be one of us
Yeah,
in body,
yes, ma'am.
but you have earned the right to bear this title.
Okay, well. Take care, Dragon. Yeah, he's also very leaky. Very leaky. But yeah, bye, Dragon. Miss you. Yeah, while we're here, we might as well use this. Hi, horse. You guys gonna get on horses too? Well, yeah. Oh god, horse. There. Oh god, horse. Let you down. Would do. Well, that wasn't an awkward ride at all. Oh god, now then, the problem though is I should probably wait and see if they catch up, you know. Oh, my hard part, bad part. Oh, that was, okay, you made it back. Like Sophia wasn't concerned about Savannah though, oh god, did she make it back? So now then, now we have to go back to the Tamriel and do the things. We also need to at some point just go out and randomly go to, like, I don't know, Bandit Fort or something and drop a frickin' dragon on top of them. Cause I mean he just wants to go and explore the world for a bit. Temporarily. You know, just mind about the freedom from his cursed existence. Bring both of them to the mage, right? Can't get that yet, so yeah. And any miscellaneous things? Oh, learn the first word of the Soul Tail Shout. How do I learn that? Do I summon him? I just learn it. Maybe. Maybe. So anyway, Serrano, what do you think we should do?
Yes? What did you need?
The party that will work with your father?
I figured it would be more of an issue for you.
This isn't going to end well, is it?
No, it's probably not. I mean, what do you think my father will do when we bring him the bow?
Drain you? He'll want to use it.
Of course he will. But at that point, he'll have everything he's ever wanted. He won't need either of us anymore.
You think I'll try to kill us?
You'll have shown yourself to be strong, which means you can't be allowed to just stick around. And I'll be unnecessary once he has it.
So then we'll have to take care of him.
Not until we have the bow, but...
So we need the bow
right.
first.
This won't be easy, but we can handle it.
Oh, Serena dislikes that. Oh no.
Got it.
She dislikes that. Oh shit, now how do I get out of here? Easily. Shit, I forgot about that. I have to go through this whole hellscape hell. It wasn't that bad, it's just I don't remember how to get out of here easily. Let alone patch the castle. Oh jeez. Why is there no convenient exit out of this place? Jesus. Okay, let's see if I can't figure this out somehow. Okay, so we go through here. Like, seriously, most places have, you know, a quick way out, you know? It's just game design. This? Yeah, okay. And thankfully we can fast travel once we get back to the courtyard, I think. The problem though is I have to get back to the courtyard. Which is easier said than done. Ah, Jesus. Burns. So yeah, you can go back to the Undercroft all the way back. Yeah, no, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you know, boop over here. Even if it does take me a while to fast travel. It's more convenient than going all the way through the Undercroft. Because then I would end up at the dock, and I'd still have to go all the way around the place, so... Oh, Sophia?
Yes, I'm listening.
Actually. But once again,
okay,
no.
but next time you can carry my stuff.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been a few since she entered that state. Ancient Nord Arrow. How did the first perk of that? There we go. Sorry,
I'm glad that's sorted.
Ugh, need blood. Maybe I can go beat on the cat and hopefully they don't all just die because I've already bet on them. We'll find out. So yeah, that was one of the long parts of the game. There's still another moderately long part that I'm not really looking forward to doing next. Yay. So it does have a very nice view in it. But that'll probably be for next episode. For this one, we're probably just going to turn in these things and get started on that. Anyway, let's go get ourselves noms. Hi.
Please. No
Well,
more.
let's see, can I... Oh.
What's happening?
I forget how many times I can feed off you, so...
To sleep.
Let me go.
I should do this once more. Oh, right, you're dead. Wait, are you dead? You don't... Maybe you're not
Who
dead.
are you?
Yeah, I'm just someone who's hungry.
Where am I?
Oh, you're alive. Well, that's convenient.
Belong in the kitchen? Should go back to their knitting? Soon at his words when I punched him in. Most people usually buy me a drink first.
The door. Move.
Oh, is there something hard in...
I'm gonna yeet
Stop
you.
daydreaming about me and which way you going?
Now that we've fed, I'll take me some blood potions. So, hi.
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arm. Speak
for
with
fuck's
Baron
sake.
Santry. He has something for you. Sit down, Shroujo.
So, like, yeah, you think there'd be like side quests or something. Nah, we're not gonna do anything, except for that. Hey, hi, are you blind now?
Yes. How may I serve you, my lord? I'm afraid I won't be
Of
able to help you
course.
with the scrolls any longer, my lord. Please, do not
I'm
be
gonna
angry
eat
with
you.
me. I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected
Yeah,
the time
he's
I
gone
needed to
blind.
prepare. The failure
Of
was purely
course.
mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable.
You're blind.
Oh, please, my lord. Please,
Well, blind
forgive
mob
me.
breeze is what to use that.
If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant
What are we gonna
pleasing
do
you.
now?
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer
I mean,
an
we could put them
alternative
in
way to read the
lexicons.
scrolls. Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
What?
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight
Todd
needed
Howard,
to
what the
decipher the
fuck?
scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement
The hell am I
known
gonna
as a
get
draw
drawn
knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Don't use the results in particular order.
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay.
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is
Oh my God,
nothing
my
like
mom
reading a
was
simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
But how? How?
Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Okay, then, yeah.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the moth priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a... By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury.
Right.
Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years. You've come this far,
I know,
and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it.
They are plot devices.
Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out. Fortune smile upon you.
Naturally, what do you know about Elder Scrolls? Tell me about that.
Yes, my lord. What can I... Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of... It's true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them. What we do know is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time, it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain
still
a great
keeping up the
enigma.
mystery plot. So...
What now?
Find an Elder Priest. I mean, a moth knife.
Nothing else? All right.
Let's go find ourselves a moth knife. You know. Okay, so moth knife. We're just gonna go down into the ancestral raid and hope a moth priest knife is just there. Apparently that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna go there and hope there's a moth knife just lying around, you know? Then we're gonna go find a tree that's hopefully in the glade, and then we're gonna hope the moths like such and are attracted to such and help me read scrolls. Also the fact that we're just carrying around 3 Elder Scrolls with us, you know. Cause they're complicated. I wouldn't try to call them Deus Ex Machinas, but they're complicated plot devices that or just sort of tossed in when need be, so. Oh, I haven't explored over here. Oh, so where's my magic? Shout. Ah, I didn't spend things on it. So once we get attacked, I'm gonna... Huh? Did not work. Do over. Magic. Lost track. Did he not show up?
Name's Anji, and if you try anything stupid, I won't hesitate to put an arrow in your head. Sorry, a girl can't be too careful out here. Like I said, name's Anji, and I've been living out here for a couple of years now. I moved here from hell. At the time, I couldn't stand to be around anyone. They all felt sorry for me. Don't be like them. Don't feel sorry for me.
I feel like there's a quest involved here, but at the same time, not why I'm here. I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to deal with a dragon. I wanted to summon the dragon. Fall creeps in now. Damn it. There's no target here for the dragon to come attack now. Usually those targets all... Oh, right. I forgot we're this close to one of those. Shit, well, in that case, let's just go to the old dragon thing. Oh god, this slow jumping now. Now we'll go to the old dragon shrine thing over here. And then we'll summon our dragon to fight their dragon. It'll be great, it'll be super, it'll be fun. If we can ever get there with this low jumping. For some reason my jump has been nerfed. I don't like it. Hi dragon. Hi all of you. So guess what? By the way, my dragon.
The free air of Bruce at long.
Such a great
As promised, I now teach you the first word of soul tearing. The essence of your enemy's life force.
So, yay, we learned free. Everyone loves dreams, you know. I ain't gonna need more dragon buddy? Buddy, you okay though? Oh, so since it's someone I can't just, you know, use that for another a while. So in the meantime, oh, I can trap, but I can't speed. Although it, yeah, I think it might be. Just say. Where's our enemy dragon? Hi, enemy dragon. You gonna come down now? I'll just run. Anytime soon. I can feel my. Well, hey, at least he gave me the second one. Let's try that again.
You have kept your side of the bargain. Now let me fulfill mine.
Let's move faster. The sun is...
Word of soul tearing within yourself.
Thanks.
Zol. The unlife that results when a soul is imprisoned in dead flesh.
And off he goes to have fun. Have fun, dragon. I hope he has a nice day. Some constellation church, commanding the will of the fallen. Fun times. But anyway, he's gonna go off and do things. He's gonna go have himself a dragon today. Well, we're gonna go back to the ancestral blade. Never really went in because I knew I was gonna have to go into it later tonight. We might do that next time. Just get back down though, and save before going in. God, you have a dragon, so surprise, surprise. About to go hunt me down some more dragons. The problem though is selfie makes it here easily. Wait. Tirana. Fuck's sakes. Oh, you made it. Surprise. Anyway, and that's how we go to the ancestral glade. But that's for next time. Stars are going to get a bit stupid. Probably because the problem coming up is Oriole's bow. And the fact that such has been in numerous Elder Scrolls games. At least, I remember in 3. I think it was in Oblivion, probably, too. Yeah. It's gonna get stupid, though, in this one. But we'll get into that later on. As for now, hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.